what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. We're Tuesday morning. We are, October 14th. And it's raining outside, so grab your rain jacket, grab your hat, grab your rain boots, grab your umbrella, and come on out and have some fun with us. Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, I can't hear over here. Are we plugged in?
We were plugged in.
Really?
Somewhere.
I can't hear at all. I like to be able to hear myself.
Let me know.
There we go. Now we can hear.
All right.
That way I can hear. It's my third ear.
Your third ear.
Yeah, it's actually better than my number one too. I wish I could wear this all the time, dude. If this was hearing aids sound like, I might be in.
Hearing aids sound good though.
Hearing aids?
I put a hearing aid in one time. It was like, wow, I could actually hear everything. You hear everything surrounding you.
Right?
It's crazy.
It's like, hey, oh yeah, dude, there was just an accident down the road.
Hey, dude, so I guess I got to come out with something right now.
Oh, no, dude. Whoa.
So,
you're coming out. Okay, Eric's coming out.
I had to come out, dude.
Coming out of the closet.
Last night, I think I was in a tornado, dude.
You think you were in a tornado?
Dude, it was wild. I woke up at 12 o'clock, midnight. I walked out my front door because I heard some crashing and banging, so I had to go check on my horses real quick. As I was out there, dude, everything was going around me. The wind was going circles around me.
You were in the eye of the tornado?
I was like, holy crap, dude, and it felt weird. Anyways.
That could be.
No, I'm dead serious.
I heard. I didn't hear it.
I got freaked out. I had to run in the house.
I didn't hear it, but I heard that the wind was wicked last night.
Oh, dude, it's horrible. Horrible. Horrible.
I was sleeping like a damn baby. I took some Sudafed and...
Golly.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I heard the house started shaking, and I was like, what the hell? And then I heard a big crash bang outside, so I ran outside and checked on things, and I'm out there in shorts, only shorts, dude, and all of a sudden, dude, it's like everything just started whirling around me, and I was like, oh, crap,
So did it feel like it was hot, but it was cold, but yet it was...
I wasn't cold because I was out there basically naked, dude.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I had shorts on, and that was about it, and I was like, holy crap, dude. I'm like, is this a tornado?
But when you're in the eye of the tornado, you're like in the middle of it, right?
Yeah.
And so you have this weird vortex of hot and cold going around you, but everything's like pulling away from you.
I just felt
like the Earth's like heat is coming through. It's very, very bizarre.
I mean, I don't actually think a tornado here would pick me up and throw me over to freaking Atascadero, but it was just very interesting watching my surroundings because we have little tiny lights out in the front yard.
Yeah.
And all I saw was rain, dude, going around me. And I was like in the middle of this thing, and I was like, is this a freaking dream? And then I just ran inside like a scared little snatch.
Well, I mean, hey, you know what? The rain is nice to see. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So
well, they had tornado warnings in San Luis Obispo, Pismo County, or Pismo, Santa Barbara area. Yep. But then I'm looking at the news this morning, and it looks, dude, I watched the radar last night because I was like, what the hell is going on? So I, late at night watching the radar, the Doppler, and I see just red just going straight through Templeton, this long string of red going straight through Templeton. I'm going, holy crap. And then this morning they said 3 spots of tornadoes going up through Templeton. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Dude. I'm not sure what's real or not anymore.
You don't know what's real. I don't know what day it is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, dude, it could have been. I mean, especially out here. So I know there's stuff coming in the studios. I mean, dude, things are all over the place. I mean, dude, matter of fact, dude, your driveway looks like a pavement out there. It looks like concrete.
I've been waiting for this because every time I do pea gravel, it's always loose, hard to get through. The very first rain, dude, that thing just slicks right on out, dude.
Dude,
so
it looks.
Hopefully it's good.
I almost thought to myself this morning, going, dude, wonder if Eric came out with a tractor yesterday and kind of flattened all this out, because it is like, dude, it is like there's no lumps, there's no humps, there's no nothing.
No, I love the rain, dude.
It's perfect.
I don't know how many inches we got last night, but I think it's only like 0.25.
Well, this is supposed to go till Wednesday.
No, it's supposed to end. It's supposed to end today.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I got the weather here. I talked to him yesterday.
Who'd you talk to? Who'd you talk to?
That guy from Diablo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll put my weather up. I think this is supposed
to go today, tomorrow.
No, it's supposed to end today at noon or in the afternoon. So we only got Tuesday, and then it's supposed to get warmer. It's supposed to start warming up.
The weekend's supposed to be warmer, yes. Yeah. But at the end of the Yeah, well, I don't know what happened. Dave Hugby.
Did you talk to Dave?
That John Bishop guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whatever his name is from Diablo Canyon.
Gotcha.
So it was supposed to go till Wednesday. Evidently, the tornadoes last night pushed everything out of the area, so now we're not going to be getting any rain. But this is still okay. I mean, 8?
I think a 1/4 inch maybe.
That's all right.
That doesn't sound right though. It rained hard last night.
There's massive puddles coming out here. Massive.
Anybody else out there saw any tornadoes or got any rain? Let us know, please.
Yeah. We need to put this out on Facebook right now, just to like what do you call those? Tornado watchers.
Yeah.
Tornado watchers. Anybody have any tornado watching?
The crappy thing is I didn't have my cell phone because it would have been a very interesting video to show everybody. Like, it was very interesting, and you would have definitely seen it because of the lights and everything and how much rain was coming down. It was wild. Crazy.
Hey, how come everybody's things are weird this morning?
Because everybody's...
Kyle Coffee?
That's wild. No, but everybody's okay.
But that's their normal name?
I don't know.
Kyle Coffee?
Is that Kyle?
I don't know.
Is that Kyle? I don't know. Hey, Kyle did a great job, by the way.
Right?
At the fair. Oh, my God.
At the Pioneer Day?
The Pioneer Day Parade. Yeah, he did a phenomenal job. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun broadcasting the 95th Pioneer Day Parade last Saturday.
Yeah.
Right there on 12th Street, right next to Bank of Sierra, and thank goodness right next to the Shell station because...
We had to pee.
Definitely had to do that, and had to get a couple chiladas just to kind of calm the nerves. Little bumpy there, but
get the shakes away.
But yeah, that was pretty fun. Almost 120 entries.
That was like 120 entries.
Yeah, that was a long time, dude. And some of those horses, the history, oh my gosh, the military, the flyover. Yeah. The flyover was pretty wicked. It seemed like they just kept flying over. It's like they flew over and then they came back and then then the one guy, I think he was in the Navy plane. Yeah. He came super low, like right above the trees.
Well, we were supposed to have the perfect shot. I had it all lined up and then they ended up going the other direction. So I think I missed out. I gave up, dude. After hearing the planes going all around, it sounded like a bunch of bees. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, well, he said, but we didn't really know what time that was happening, and you can only see kind of in the distance, and then, but nevertheless, it was pretty fun. Kyle and I had a fun kind of talking, talking with each other, kind of adding some commentary between. When there was kind of some lulls of the parade while the announcers weren't talking, my ears are still popping from that earbud, and I think it had to do. It was probably like what you were saying. There's just a lot of interference, a lot of wires,
a lot of stuff going on.
But it was just like firecrackers in my ears for. What was that, like 3 hours?
It was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It was a very long broadcast. And then like in the middle of it, I kind of looked at my watch. I was like, wow, we're going on like 2.5 hours right now. And yeah, it was pretty wild. It was good though. It was fun.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can head on over to our YouTube page and click on 95th Pioneer Day Parade and check it out and go to your sections. I know we'll probably be throwing out some like little reels of different parts of it, maybe, Eric?
Probably not.
Oh, then never mind. So don't be looking for those.
Watch the whole thing.
Just watch the whole thing. Tune into what you got. Screen share whatever you want, and then repost it.
Yeah, or just repost it.
Yeah, there you go. So so we got. What did we do? What did I do this weekend? So since it was yesterday, I'm going to say this. Since yesterday was a grandma day with the grandkids, so we took them to the pumpkin farms, but we went down to San Luis.
Oh, okay.
We went up and over the grade. We went down to the Slow Ranch.
Slow Ranch.
Yeah.
Huh. Where's that at?
So
I know San Luis Obispo, but
so Slow Ranch is back off of Madonna. Mm-hmm. So it's when you're driving down the freeway and you kind of come up to Los Osos Valley Road, and to the right you see like gardens and usually probably some horses out there. It's called Slow Ranch. Okay. Right, and they have like a little pumpkin farm, little maze. I'm sure it was cool when it was. Everything's dead now, so the corn maze is like all flat and stinks. And anyways,
that's a bummer.
Yeah, but it was still cool. I mean, we were down there for I don't know couple hours for sure.
Carson have a good time. Who did you take? Carson? Just
Yeah,
Carson?
I took Carson and Cameron.
Oh, Cameron. Okay.
But it's not only have that, it also has it's like a food court area too.
Yeah.
So there's coffee, there's sushi, there's.
Oh, you're talking. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that new area back there. Isn't that new area back there behind?
It's Flow Ranch.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Flow
okay.
Ranch. It's got ice cream. It's got Paso Robles Brewing there.
Yep. Yeah.
There's a market deli, thing. There's so there's actually quite a few. There's a hotel that's right there. Spring Hills Hotel is right next door.
Right.
But it's all intertwined and it's all kind of tagged together, and then down below in the back area is the flat area where they have like the kid area. They have the animals back there petting, not really a petting zoo, I guess you could
it's like an old horse, retired horse.
Yeah, there's some goats and some donkeys, and I think that's it. And then kind of like a facade of like a old western town that somebody made.
Very cool.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. So we hung out there for actually I think we were down there for probably 2.5 hours, and then we cruised over to Avila, the Avila one, whatever that's called. Avila.
Was that like the one that's in the trees? You like kind of cut a right and go into that like a little foresty area?
No, Avila, what is it called? It's called, it's right off, like you're going to, like San Luis Bay Drive, like you're going to Avila Beach. Anyways, Avila something.
Okay.
It's right there. It's massive. It's pretty big. And there was a massive amount of people there.
Wow.
And so we cruised around there and fed the goats and the horses and the cows and the highlands and the, whatever else the other ones were. And I was looking for tomatoes. I was looking for I'm
here for tomatoes.
I was looking for the heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah.
Avila Valley Barn, yes.
Avila Valley Barn.
Yeah.
Avila Valley Barn.
Avila Valley Barn, yeah.
Well, Cheeseboro, is that Cheeseboro? Is that how you pronounce that?
So we're going there next. So we're gonna hit every pumpkin farm in the county. That's our game plan.
You're just looking for tomatoes, though.
No, I want to check them all out because you've got so we're gonna go to Cheeseboro this weekend.
Okay.
Right, we're going to the kids with the grandkids. We've got here's some other ones.
Is that one that's down by the river in Paso? They have the big horse and buggies and stuff like that.
That's River K.
River K.
It's right next. Yeah, usually Harris stage lines are next.
Yes.
They live next door.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to that one. You got Javati's opened up their pumpkin farm this year.
Oh, cool.
You've got into Heritage Ranch.
Okay.
I would think that there's something out in Creston, because they tend to always do like some sort of like, they sell Christmas trees or something like that. Maybe across the street from the Long Branch or
we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to
something.
See. Yeah.
So those are the only ones that I know of that we're gonna hit. We're basically gonna check in, and just be like, hey, which one did we think was the best?
Yeah.
So
sounds like a lot of fun.
So maybe that would be a poll. That would be a poll today, is to see
who's the best pumpkin patch around.
Where is the best pumpkin patch?
Yeah.
I mean, so far, I'll be honest. Avila Valley Barn. There's a lot of pumpkins. There is a lot.
Well, that was River K though too. River K had a lot of pumpkins when we used to go there. You just go pick yourself a pumpkin, and what's another one? There's another one. There's another one where you have to like walk.
And guys, please don't say Albertsons. That doesn't count.
Yeah, no.
Don't say
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's Pumpkin Farm. Yeah, don't say that, please.
Yeah.
We want legitimate, and even if they grew their own pumpkins, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a bonus. River K does grow their own pumpkins.
I like the one where you have to go out there and actually cut your own pumpkin. You know what I mean? Because you get some weird, funky looking pumpkins. So.
Well, River K has that.
Yeah.
So if I had a pumpkin farm, Okay. This is what I would do is, have you ever seen the ones where they inscribe something into the pumpkin, and so then when it grows, it like calluses over and it says Doty's or What's Up North County or whatever. How cool would that be, just to do your own pumpkin? I would just like, hey, what do you want to say? It's like you're taking like money from people.
Like you pre-order.
Like you're pre-ordering.
Yeah.
Like, or you could be like, hey, guess what? Let's get a business to sponsors, and you put Borhone Auto Center on every single pumpkin.
On every one.
Yeah, you just get a stamp, almost like an iron.
I can see it now. Hey, Jennifer, we got this great idea.
Hey, listen, think about that, dude.
She'd be like, Randy, you're out of your mind.
Really? Okay, so you would have to establish yourself maybe for like a year that people actually come to your pumpkin farm.
Yeah.
But then you could potentially sell a sponsor, maybe 2 of them. Maybe you have.
Teresa says that's called scarring a pumpkin.
Yes.
Scarring.
Okay, so I think that would be a great idea. So you get a Borhone Auto Center brand, you know, and you brand the pumpkin, and every single one of them. So that way, when somebody buys a pumpkin, you have somebody's brand.
It's a branded pumpkin.
I am genius. This is
nobody wants a brand on their pumpkin though. People want to do their own stuff to their pumpkin.
I know,
Nobody
but
cares about that crap. I guess I've been to Avila Valley Barn. I guess I've been there during pumpkin season. I just don't remember it.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty. It's got all the animals around the perimeter of it, right?
Yeah.
And then in the middle of it is the barn with all like the gift shops. There's jams. There's vfruits, vegetables.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
They have pie.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
They have a little restaurant there. They have a little deli store.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah. I have been there.
All right, finally, we've got this covered.
Got to figure it out.
Whew, thanks for that one. All right, it's 8:03. We need to take a break, and now that we got through that mystery, we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We're Tuesday morning, October 14th, and it's a wet one.
It's wet.
It is wet outside, and most likely if you left your trash cans on the road, they are probably not there.
Not there.
Especially if Eric's tornado came by and wiped out your trash cans.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
It was windy. I know it got windy in the evening, but then that was about it. Then it was night time.
So is this what we're supposed to expect? Just heavy rain downpours and then warm weather, heavy rain downpours, and then more. I mean, if that's the case, I'll take it all day long.
Right? I'd be totally down for that.
Yeah, totally.
I'd be totally down for that. That way you kind of get it all out of the way all in once.
Right.
Get blasted, not get stretched out, for 3 or 4 days with a 1/4 inch of rain over the course of 3 days.
Right.
You get it all done right now. All right, move away, and there's sun for the next 7 days.
I'll enjoy that.
Yeah. I'm in.
Totally in.
All right. Well, we got some highlights from our locker room show on Friday morning with Coach Crow and Coach Loney.
Okay.
I was beginning to think that we were the problem for Atascadero, so thank God everybody brought home wins this weekend.
Yeah.
So Templeton defeated Morro Bay 56-14 with an impressive 8 touchdowns. The win keeps Templeton undefeated. Some will balk at that, but we're going to keep that because that is statistics. Templeton's offense featured a three-headed attack led by Colby Sims, Coulter Tannehill, and Tyler Cunningham. Morro Bay's offense, described as an air raid, was held in check, managing only 14 points. Tannehill threw for 200 yards, 5 touchdowns. Contributing factors, Colby Sims was 121 yards receiving with 3 touchdowns. Cunningham rushed for 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. And so Templeton is facing a strong San Luis team this Friday in a non-league competition. So that happens Friday night in San Luis, I believe. No, we're home.
We're home.
San Luis is home. So that one's going to be an interesting game because I've seen them play, and they've got a running back that is like Tyler Cunningham that is fast and can get out of any kind of jam.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting. Atascadero Greyhounds won 47-14 with a win over Pioneer Valley. The Atascadero moves to a 3-4 record. Atascadero traveled to face Righetti and Santa Maria on Friday. In the Sunset League showdown, Righetti is now 2-5, coming off of a 31-21 win over San Luis Obispo. So there's they went 137 yards passing and 165 yards rushing. I will say that Morro Bay, Friday night against Templeton, Doherty, which is the quarterback, he is actually probably one of the top prospects for colleges in our area for quarterbacks.
Morro Bay?
Yeah.
The guy we just watched last week? Or Friday? Okay.
Yeah. Besides, Tannehill obviously is another top prospect, but he threw for almost 400 yards on Friday. Damn. And they still came up short.
That's crazy.
Think about that.
That is nuts.
So that was an immediate game of a butt whipping that Morro Bay took. And Templeton holds on to the Clash of the Coast.
The plaque.
That was a good game. It was all right. Let's put it that way. I mean, it's fun to watch at the beginning, and then it kind of makes it kind of like.
Well, we did at the end kind of just say, well.
For the second half, you're like, dude, should we go back? Should we stay at the barbecue? It's like, okay, they're just gonna score another touchdown, but it is fun to watch. You only get that's the sad and beauty thing of football is only. You only have a certain window all year long to watch football.
Well, it's also fun to see local, North County teams actually win. You know what I mean? So. Well,
interesting enough, we were talking with Coach Loney last Friday in Atascadero, and it sounds like Atascadero, Templeton, and Paso are going to be in the same league next year.
Sunset League?
So I don't know if it's the Sunset League. I don't know which one it is, but I
think he said the Sunset League was the one that they're going to be.
If that's the case, then I think they should be in the same league no matter what.
Yeah.
If they're not, they should at least have a scrimmage or not a scrimmage, but a non-conference, non-league game throughout the year. So that way,
why don't they do that anyway? This is it. This is your rivalry games. This should be done every year. It just makes no sense.
If you remember right, they said that they scheduled these things off 2 years in advance. So, like next year's non-league games are already scheduled out.
Right.
Potentially even the year after that is already scheduled out. Wow. So now, as they move divisions, depends on how they do during the season. Depends on whether or not they'll move up, move down, or remain in the same division that they're at.
Right.
So Templeton goes undefeated this year. They are definitely moving up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's the other kicker to this is there's so many variables, and they're so easy to say, oh, you guys went undefeated, let's move you up to Division 1. Yeah, that's a great idea. And then they go up there and get their ass handed to them in Division 1. They're like, oh, you guys are sucked. Let's drop you down to Division 6.
Like a yo-yo. Did you catch any of the games this weekend? It was Sunday. And the game last night.
You know what?
No, the games last night.
I know. We didn't. It was the Bears, dude. Nobody likes the Bears.
Yeah. But the Bears came through.
I know, but it's the Bears, bro. It's the Bears.
I was totally laughing this weekend. You can't. So I told you to come by the house on Sunday, whenever you wanted, right? I flipped on Sunday, right?
For what?
You were coming by for the TV. Anyway, so I flip on the TV. I go, okay, the Cowboys are playing. Dude, you literally came to my house during a Cowboys game. Did you know that?
Was listening to it, but it was at the end of the game anyways.
I totally did not expect you to come to the house. I thought you'd just be planning in front of the TV. I was like, he ain't coming.
So I'll be honest with you. I really don't know where and how to get to our football games anymore because I don't know what channel they're on.
Gotta go to Hulu Plus, Prime.
I really don't, dude. So
YouTube TV.
I just sit there and just stare at the TV, just go and wait for Ryan to
hope to God it comes on.
Get out of bed and come down, and then he goes to the red zone. So then I don't get to really watch a game anyway.
Oh, I love the red zone.
So it's all over the place. So it's like, oh, what happened to that game? They just moved, and now we're watching
the red zone's great because half the time you're watching nonsense. You know what I mean? And they do play the highlights. So
true. Yeah,
I do like watching that.
But it's also nice to watch like a game, like the Cowboys game, right?
Yeah.
You know,
but then you got commercials.
True.
Yeah.
Well, they still have commercials, but they have that side commercial to where they still have stuff going on down here.
Yeah. They're not supposed to play commercials, so that's not supposed to be what it's about. But anyways, yeah.
But yeah, they got that stuff. But anyways, I was listening to it. They had it on KPRL, so I was listening to it on the way out here. And
I think the big upset was the Bills losing. Bills losing and the Rams losing. Sucked.
49ers lost.
49ers lost.
Raiders won.
Raiders won, dude.
Right?
That was wild.
I don't know what's happened in this vortex of tornadoes happening here in the North County, and the Raiders are winning. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's see what happened. Hey, so we had a once-in-a-lifetime peace deal that happened here recently.
That was very interesting.
All right. So President Trump declares peace in the Middle East after hostage deal during a summit in Egypt following the release of 20 hostages by Hamas. Part of the broader U.S. brokered 20-point plan to end the war in Gaza. The deal was finalized October 8th after weeks of negotiation following U.S. and Arab officials with key input from advisors. Trump previously presented a plan during the UN General Assembly and met with Israeli Prime Minister. During the speech, Trump said humanitarian aid is now flowing into Gaza and credited Secretary of State Marco Rubio for leading the diplomatic effort. He also invited the Prime Minister of Pakistan to speak, who praised Troll's role and suggested he deserved a Nobel Peace Prize.
This is very interesting. That was a big day yesterday. Right? I was watching it. I was kind of glued to the TV because seeing these people come home, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine me being there, my son being there, my wife, anybody, you know what I mean, being underground for 2 years.
Right. That's what it's yeah. But it's but guess who's quiet and not even Hillary Clinton.
Well, she had to. Dude, I know exactly what you're saying, dude. Yeah. But I mean, you cannot talk bad about this because what happened. It's a big deal. But she's got her fingers somewhere, dude. She's in Qatar or she's in some of these Arab countries getting money off. Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I don't trust that woman.
But guess who's everybody's quiet.
Everybody's quiet.
Everybody's quiet.
No protests. Nothing to protest anymore.
Well, yeah.
They'll find something new.
They'll find something.
Yeah.
But no, now here's the other kicker. No women. They killed all the women.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah. So no women's were left as hostages. Why? I don't know.
I think a couple women came back home earlier.
No women.
Not this time around. Earlier.
Okay. Well, that may be so, but in this batch, but the word on the street was that they were all executed.
So 20 individuals came home. 20 hostages came home alive, and I think there was another 23 that were dead. I think. Well, it's really wild.
I think they said there was 4 that I read.
Okay.
So I read 4, but anyways.
I thought that was kind of wild because the Red Cross had to go to the burial sites and
exhume them?
Bring them, dig them up and bring them back home to the Holy Land. So, yeah, it was weird, dude. The war is so psychotic. You know what I mean? People are psycho when there's war. Bloodthirsty.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just a wild time, dude. We live in a weird, like your vortex tornado.
Yeah.
We live in the middle of that.
I think I did see things that I probably shouldn't have saw. It was lights and
you're like,
aliens.
What's happening? You looked up top and you just saw Eric.
I know. I woke up. Never mind. I ain't gonna go that far.
You're like that episode of what was that with the Wayland brothers, with the ghost.
Wayans brothers.
Wayans brothers.
Wayans brothers.
Wayans brothers.
Wayans brothers.
What was
yeah.
that movie?
I don't know. I can't. Oh, I know.
That scary movie?
Scream.
That Scream.
Is it called Scream?
I think it's called That Scary Movie.
Oh, that scary movie. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that was funny, quorky, weird. Dude, really? It's like, that's gross.
Yeah. Okay, all I got to say is we went on a tangent there, but congratulations to, everybody.
President Trump and signing, welcome back to those hostages, man.
And signing that deal, and because we've been to those countries. I've been to some of those countries out there, you know what I mean? So I've been to probably 4 or 5 of those Arab countries out there. And yeah, dude, having a peace deal for no fighting is going to be huge. So
well, what were they saying yesterday? I was listening that back in the 80s and the 70s, these used to be the expanding countries that people were vacationing to and living like that. Like those were the places to go.
Yeah.
To if you were wealthy, you were anybody, you would be in those countries. Traveling, drinking whatever they drink, and eating shellfish.
I don't know, but it's very interesting because you saw the pictures that I took when I was there. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful country. Don't get me wrong; it's all desert, and dirt, but they got some really nice things there. And hopefully there'll be more hotels being brought up, and the Gaza Strip's probably going to become a tourist spot, so instead of a terrorist spot, so that's going to be a good thing.
Just for the record, I am good. I do not want to go. So
I've been pretty close because I've been to Israel and we went into I've been pretty close to that whole area. So and it's really nice out there. It's beautiful. So, anyways.
All right, 8:18, it's time for a break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country. Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew, Tuesday, October 14th. And we are celebrating what are we celebrating? We're celebrating everything, but mostly the rain.
The
rain and the tornadoes that are touching down all over the county.
I wonder if tornadoes did. I'm going to look.
I just got a news alert that there is a tornado path that's coming through San Luis Obispo County.
Yes.
So be prepared. If you have small dogs that are tied up next to the tree because you're going to work.
No, there was a hunker down. Hunker down, is that what they call it? Hunker down in place last night. They said if you're in these areas, get inside, get out, do not go outside right now. So
do not stand outside with your camera tripod and watch the storm.
There's somebody out there, I'm going to get this and it's going to get 1 million views. Yeah.
Well, have you seen there's a new Twister? Have you seen the new Twister?
I haven't seen it yet.
So we all saw the old Twister, right? That was kind of cool. Now there's a new Twister.
Right.
So it's like when they're making these movies, they're basically just remaking the same movie. Don't they have like on songs, right? You know, where you can't, like, one artist can't sing another artist's song.
Yeah.
Do they not have that in movies?
Well, they remake it. It's probably the same person remaking it. I mean, it's the same.
No, they're different.
Production.
They're different directors. I mean, think of how many times Spider-Man has been made.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the original creator of Spider-Man, he comes out, guy gets bit by a spider, turns into a spider, has superhuman powers. He can, you know, spin webs. He can fight, you know, crime, this and that. Well, he came up with this whole concept, right, back in whenever it was created.
Yeah.
And now there's been Spider-Man this, Spider-Man that. I mean, is there no, like, loyalty to where, like, nobody can steal his stuff?
Well, no, I think it's just because, like, Disney owns, like, Marvel Comics, right? So and Star Wars, so they'll make as many movies as they want because the company owns them, not the, like, director, not, you know, anybody like that. So whoever owns that product will keep putting it out because they're going to sell merchandise, they're going to sell tickets, and a lot of whatever it is. So
I don't know, dude. I just think I think we just need to think outside the box and come up with new ideas for movies.
Well, I see 0 tornadoes that touch down, so I have no idea what they were talking about. So, but no tornadoes.
No tornadoes.
None.
All right. Well, here is a tornado coming because there's going to be a tornado in money.
Let me see if I can do screen capture. Let me see.
Huh?
There's your, so right here, dude. So you can see where all this red line is right here. That's right here is right between Paso Robles and Atascadero right there. That's right where I live, dude. And that's where it got crazy. And that's where the tornado came last night.
That's the tornado path?
That's the tornado path, yeah. So, yeah, it came right through. It's crazy.
Right?
Fun times in America.
Fun times in America. All right, what do we got going on? We've got Echo breaks ground on new family resource center in Atascadero. El Camino Homeless Organization held a groundbreaking ceremony for its new Family Resource Center in Atascadero. The 7,200 square foot facility will add 30 much-needed beds for families and children, helping address the growing wait list of over 300 individuals. The center will also include an activity room, workforce training classroom, and private living spaces. Echo CEO Wendy Lewis says that along with the graduate of Echo's 90-day shelter program, he says we're out of space and have families waiting for help. This expansion is a major step forward. So there you have it. Congratulations on that. They're Echo shelters. We've had Wendy and Austin and all those guys in here quite a few times. So congratulations.
So we got, yeah, that's huge.
What's in a box?
What's in a box? Well, let's see. Yeah, nobody's at.
I know Kelsey's not on.
Kelsey's not here.
She must have got swept away in the tornado.
All right, I dig deep but have no hands. I make small hills in all the lands. I rest until there's work to do. What am I that helps uncover what's new? What's in the box?
It's some sort of excavator.
Excavator?
Yeah, it's a...
Close. Excavator.
It's some sort of, like, backhoe, some sort of tractor, some sort of something or another.
Any guesses out there? Anybody want to put a guess out there?
Hey, so guess what? I think I'm going to make my own chili.
Yeah.
So I did. So on Saturday was Pioneer Day Parade, right? Mm-hmm. Which we got to broadcast. Okay. Then afterwards, we walked into the park. Okay, they were doing their bean feed. Okay, and I don't know what anybody else thought about the beans. I don't know if there was more than like one style, but the one that I got was. Let's put it this way. If I would have ate the bowl that they gave it to me in, the bowl would have probably tasted better, right?
Well, they're free.
I understand, but you know, let's spice it up a little bit.
Put some seasoning in there.
Put something in there. I mean, I don't even know what it was. It literally had zero taste to it. It was like there was nothing to it. I kept looking around, going, and it all looked the same. So, anyways, it is what it is. I was hungry because I hadn't eaten yet that morning. So
you ate it in the morning?
Huh?
You ate the beans in the morning?
Well, after we went and got, cleaned up, and then we started walking into the park.
Yeah.
After you left, we walked in the park. They had the tractors there on the side. Was checking out the tractors. Came across the beans. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll take some beans. Anyways, which got me on my idea of making my own beans, because you think about beans, they're pretty good when you have some good ones, right?
Yeah, put a little meat in it, a little pork,
right.
And a little,
Right, so I'm going to make my own chili. So I need to come up with some concept and some ideas of which type of beans. But then yesterday on my way home, as I'm thinking, about my tomatoes that I'm trying to find and making the beans, thinking about the cowboys back in the days when they would go and, say, travel across the country, right? There was always a chuck wagon. Mm-hmm. Okay, what was always on the chuck wagon? Beans. Okay, so we all know what happens when you eat a lot of beans, right?
Yeah.
So what was this like in that time?
Oh, it was the magical fruit.
Do you think the beans weren't as gassy back then?
Oh, dude, beans are gassy. Beans make you gassy no matter what. So,
do you think they used a different... I mean, do you think they...
You think cowboys don't fart?
Well,
is that what you're trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is, was there an ingredient that maybe was dropped between then and now that reduces or eliminates the bloatedness, the gassiness, the crappiness in the beans?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because you would have think, okay, they're like, oh, let's put in four straws of alfalfa. Let's put in, four. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here, you want a description of why beans make you fart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Due to the presence of certain carbohydrates in the beans called oligosaccharides. Okay, are complex sugars that cannot be digested by the human body. When these carbohydrates reach the colon, they are fermented by bacteria, producing gases such as hydrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide. This fermentation process leads to the characteristic bloating and flatulence associated with bean consumption. So there's sugars that turn into alcohol, start boiling in your belly.
So it's the same concept of like your carnivore diet, right? So you eat some of your complex carbohydrates, lettuces, or some of these vegan product. Your stomach just sits there because your gut bio whatever.
It's just basically fermenting in your stomach. Yeah.
And so your stomach's going, nah, dude, let's get that out of here.
Yep.
But I'm saying is it all beans? Is it certain types of beans? There's pinto beans, there's lima beans, there's black beans, there's white beans, there's so many different types of beans.
Right.
Are some more or less, or now have you ever heard of Beano?
So basically it says, no, all beans cause flatulence.
Damn it.
So you toot no matter what bean you eat, you toot. So yeah, but you got black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, navy beans, lima beans, and chickpeas.
But okay, so now adding to this, you've heard of Beano, right?
Yeah.
So Beano is an ingredient that you can add to beans that cuts down on the gas, right?
Yeah.
So now what is Beano? So what is that ingredient?
It's probably baking soda.
Tums.
Tums is just basically, what do you call it off the side of the mountain? Anyways, it's just like dirt. You're basically eating dirt when you eat Tums. If you think about it.
Like a clay shale.
Yeah, like shell of some sort. I can't remember what it is. But yeah. All right, we got to take a break.
It's 8:30. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you guys get on over to our webpage, whatsupnorthcounty.com, and make sure you share that to everybody. Send that to everybody. You can go there. You can link to our YouTube, our Facebook, our Instagram, our Spotify. You can check out all of our sponsors. We have links from our sponsors page to their page of whatever they would have. But or you can be a sponsor. You can shoot us a note. You can check out some swag, pick up some hats, which I don't have yet. Yeah, support us. Yes. You know, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys following us. We appreciate you being a part of the woke posse. So.
And don't be mean. Like, if we don't get back to you, don't be mean. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. Yeah. Don't be a snapper.
Don't be, you know.
Dude,
text us on our wonk line.
Golly.
I don't check that all the time either. So
don't sit there and give us hate mail,
right?
Yeah,
that
was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Why not?
Because I responded in an email.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the news?
Check an email. Hey, we've got the Templeton Women's Club expands scholarship program for 2026. So there's a lot of money that's left on the table, but the Templeton Women's Charitable Club will award 3 $2,500 scholarships in 2026 to graduating seniors from Templeton High School and Templeton Independent Study. From the 2 previous years, the expansion is made possible by strong community support and member dedication. The community support has been incredible. Aiding a 3rd scholarship means we can make a bigger impact. Founded in 1913, Templeton Women's Charitable Club is a nonprofit focused on improving lives across North SLO County through living, giving, and volunteerism. The club raises funds through community events and will, with all proceeds, reinvested locally. Upcoming events include the clothing swap on November 20th. That sounds interesting. At Upscale Resale. And the spring tea and silent auction in April, benefiting scholarships and other charitable causes. You can check them out at TempletonWomen'sClub.org for more information, or you can check them out on Facebook. So.
And it's also in the write-up. So if you have a student that wants to get a scholarship, right?
Yeah, there's all these different organizations in our area always say that there's so much money that they don't give away.
Yeah.
Like they have $10,000 allocated for scholarships, and they don't have
enough people to take.
They don't have enough. Yeah, they don't have enough kids submitting in for the scholarships.
Huh.
You know, so I know when Robbie went to school, I think Caitlin got some, but I know Robbie got quite a few of them.
Oh,
but
cool.
he was out there, you know, writing letters and stuff like that, and everybody else just kind of, you know, he went to like I don't want to say real school, but. It kind of did. You know, I mean, Ryan went to welding. He didn't want anything to do with like, you know, English or math or any of those things.
Well, sometimes you make a lot more money doing the welding, plumbing, electrical. I mean, you can make a lot of money doing that stuff.
Yeah. So anyways, but yeah, we've got that happening. Oh, we were talking about pumpkins.
Okay.
I think there's another one that's over there in Whitley Gardens, or not Whitley Gardens, Santa Margarita.
Okay.
There's another pumpkin patch, pumpkin farm over there in that area. And so would you call a pumpkin patch, I guess you would call it a pumpkin patch that has like pumpkins that are there, but they don't necessarily grow pumpkins?
That's got to be a patch of pumpkins.
Okay, so just, yeah.
Not like a pumpkin stand. So if you just had them all on a shelf, that would just be called like a pumpkin stand. You need a patch where there's actually a patch of pumpkins.
Like growing or just spread out?
Like growing, and even if they're growing it and bringing them out for sale, I mean, at least there's a patch. You can't like say that's like calling Trader Joe's, if they have pumpkins, a pumpkin patch because they have like 50 pumpkins out front. That's not a pumpkin patch.
What about pumpkin pie?
I love pumpkin pie.
Does anybody make pumpkin pie with like real pumpkins, or is it all just a pre-mixed?
Like all that pre-mixed process, just the good stuff, dude, and the whipped cream on top. Love it.
But it's already engineered. It's not like you're literally making it out of the actual pumpkin.
I mean, I imagine you could, but you have to add a lot of sugar, salt, all the ingredients to make it taste good.
Now, have you ever cooked a pumpkin, like cut up a pumpkin and cooked it with the brown sugar and put it and kind of baked it in the oven?
No, I don't think I've ever done that.
You ate the inside of, like when you're carving a pumpkin and all the string, you could eat that. That's fun, but
it tastes like crap.
Well, you don't eat the whole thing. I mean, first couple of handfuls, you're like, oh, cool, and then after that, you're like, I'm good.
You eat the stringy stuff when you're carving a pumpkin?
Yeah.
Oh God.
You don't eat a lot of it because otherwise we're talking about the beans. I mean, you're gonna get the crappy dudes. But I mean, you sit there, you can cut up a pumpkin, and put it in little slices, put it up, facing upward, put some brown sugar on there, put some caramelized whatever and some goodies on there, and you bake that.
All right.
You never had that?
No, I know people eat pumpkins. I mean, there's like a squash, right? It's basically like a squash. So I mean, I've had squash, but I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually done what you're saying.
At what point do you think pumpkins became? I mean, because essentially it is the same. It's the same thing. Look at a gourd.
Oh yeah,
right?
gourd.
Look at a gourd.
Yeah.
Look at what some of those other things. At what point did a pumpkin become the one to carve and not say, a zucchini?
Well, dude, look at a zucchini. Look at a pumpkin. It's easier to.
Dude, I've had some pretty big ass zucchinis growing on my vines before, dude. Okay, so I mean, let's be honest. If you let them
pumpkin is round. You put a face on it. It looks like, you know what I mean. A zucchini, you carve a zucchini, you could make it look into like a sexual object. A pumpkin would just look like a head. You know what I mean? Because you got.
Okay, why don't we carve watermelons?
Because that's not a fall harvest. That watermelons don't. You don't produce watermelons in the fall. You know what I mean? This is a fall harvest, so that's
Siri, when did they start carving pumpkins for Halloween?
In the 1900s.
Okay, the American tradition of carving pumpkins is recorded in 1837 as originally associated with harvest time in general, not becoming specifically associated with Halloween until the mid to late 19th century.
Yeah.
All right.
So wow. it's a harvest in the fall. So you get fall pumpkins. That's how they.
Yeah, but in 1937, so some kid was sitting there screwing around with dad's,
hunting knife,
and carved something into a pumpkin, and then all of a sudden it took off, becoming a tradition for these kids, and these kids couldn't wait until a harvest of the next year and then would carve it again, and then it blew up, and then more and more people started getting their own pumpkins to basically have this contest of who could make the pumpkin look the coolest with dad's pocket hunting knife.
I can see it now.
I'm
going back in history.
All right, let's see what else we got here. We've got, let's see, Templeton. Oh, Meathead Movers. Okay, this is huge.
What's going on with this?
So Meathead Movers was sued. This has been going on for several years, right? And Aaron Sneed, which is the owner of Meathead Movers, started Meathead Movers as a Cal Poly project back 20 years ago or something like that. Okay. The theory and the idea of it was athletes. Okay, football players, because kids, obviously, when they're going to college, right, they don't have a whole lot of money, right? They're not getting paid like they are nowadays, but they are. So he started this moving program.
He wanted people that were fit, young.
He wanted,
make money.
Athletes. So kids, basically athletes. So somebody was. Somebody sued them for age discrimination because they wanted a job, okay? Or they're probably fat, they're probably overweight, they're probably weak ass, blue hair, and they didn't get hired, and they basically called age discrimination because they were 47
or maybe 65,
they were 50,
maybe 60 or something.
So San Luis Obispo-based Meathead Movers has agreed to pay up to $6 million to settle a federal age discrimination lawsuit filed by the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The company was accused of favoring young college students while excluding older applicants, a violation of the Age Discrimination in Employment Act. The settlement includes $4 million for hiring and compliance efforts over 4 years, $2 million in monetary relief for eligible claimants, a compliance monitor to oversee hiring practices. Co-founder Aaron Steed denied the allegations, stating the company has always focused on whether someone can do the job regardless of age. Filed in 2023, the EEOC lawsuit claimed that since at least 2017, Meathead Movers recruited younger workers while sematically overlooking applicants over 40 for roles in moving, packing, and customer service. Meathead Movers, founded in 1997, now operates 6 locations and employs more than 350 people, making it California's largest independent moving company. So this is kind of just, man.
This is what we live in. This is, nobody likes the word no. You know what I mean? Nobody can move on from no. Everybody has to go, well, you told me no? Nobody tells me no. You know what I mean? Nobody likes the word no, and this is a prime example of a good company getting screwed just because somebody was angry because they didn't get hired.
Yeah,
I think it's ridiculous, dude.
Well, I mean, there's all kinds of different things. You know, people going around suing for what do you call those wheelchair accesses?
Yeah, the ADA stuff. I mean, I don't think you should sue. I think what needs to happen is somebody needs to come in and say, look, you need to either blah 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 by this date, or you're going to get fined. I don't even think that way, actually, to tell you the truth. But that's like another example of why. I think it's just crazy.
That's why the world that we live in is the world that we live in, because you have people like that that will sue a company because they couldn't do the job.
So think about it this way.
They probably couldn't do the job. They probably couldn't keep up with the young, because they have to run. So they go and move something to the house. They're not just walking and taking a break, looking at their phone. They're jogging back and forth. Okay, so it's an active company that promotes athletes, right? Yeah. If you're a fat slob that sits there and eats Twinkies on your break, you're not going to handle this job. So you need to get out of there.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I know it's so crazy. And $6 million is not chump change. That's a lot of money.
Right.
To have to fork over to some idiot who doesn't, like the word no.
Well, the thing is it's not all going. It's not even going to them. So $4 million is for hiring and compliance efforts over 4 years. So I think $2 million is monetary relief for eligible claimants. Okay, so I'm sure the person that originated this claim is this $2 million part is. They're getting some sort of chunk of change. Right. $4 million.
So you think this is just a lawyer grab? You think a lawyer
100%.
Lawyer came on and said, look, I'll get all this money for you, but I'm going to make more.
That's the problem is when somebody sues anybody, I'm going to sue you for $1 million. All right, Mr. Doty, here's your $450 check for winning your lawsuit.
As he goes and buys his new Maserati and blue suede shoes.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, it's so back-assward. Yeah. But then you have all these other fees, and you got attorney fees and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like the time. It's like, that's why nowadays it's like, when you say I want to sue, I always love when somebody goes, well, I'm going to sue you. Okay, go ahead.
It takes money to do that.
Right? Yeah, sue the crap out of me, buddy. Do it. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, get out of here. All right. 8:45, time for a break. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew. When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew. Before we go out, we got to check out what's in a box here.
What is in the box?
Right here.
Okay,
What is in a box?
All right. I dig deep but have no hands. I make small hills in all the lands. I rest until there's... God dang, your nose is
I know,
bugging,
dude. I know, dude.
I can't even read without...
Sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I rest until there's work to do. What am I that helps uncover what's new? What is in the box, everybody? Do you think an excavator?
I'm thinking of some sort of tractor.
A tractor.
Sort of, tractor with a dragger.
Okay. Well,
that's what I'm thinking.
All right. Well, let's see what is in the box today, everybody. It's a shovel.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. Excavator, shovel.
Excavator, shovel.
Tomato.
Cool.
That's good.
Right on.
What else you got in the news?
Is that our last one?
No.
Really?
Yep, do a couple more segments.
Oh, all right. So let's see. Decimil.
Yeah.
Decimil Estate Wines has launched the wine lounge in the historic 1888 Granger's Union Building on 13th and Pine in downtown Paso Robles. Designed with a Studio 2G architects, the Art Deco inspired space features cozy seating, a tasty bar, and a fireplace, offering a modern take on 1920s speakeasy. The co-founder describes it as a welcoming spot to discover wines or relax before a meal. To celebrate the opening of Harvest Wine Month, tastings are 50% off through October 31st. Wow. Local residents can enjoy a monthly club for glass bottle discounts, while members enjoy complimentary tastings. The lounge is pouring Decimil's highly rated 2022 Syrah and Sweezy Swenzorgy GSM. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
SYZYG. Dude, there's no nouns. There's no nouns.
There's nothing. Maybe it's just the name.
It's SYZYGY. How in the hell do you pronounce that? SYZG GSM. Anyways, along with some new 2023 releases, wines are organically and regeneratively farmed. So it's going
to be interesting because we're in harvest season right now for grapes, right?
Yeah.
We had a terrible rainstorm last night with heavy winds, and there's probably shatter throughout the whole county. So I'm going to get a wine report today and find out actually what happened, because all these grapes may not be able to be used.
So you know what happens? Guess what happens? Wine pricing goes up.
Goes down.
There's no wine.
Well, there's no wine, but no, I'm thinking about the grapes. I'm thinking about the farmers and all that stuff. So they're going to have to probably use insurance money to collect. And yeah, it's going to be crazy. I wonder how much damage was actually done to the wine industry just last night in general. So, in all of San Luis Obispo County. That doesn't mean just here. So it'd be very interesting to see how much wine is actually produced this year.
Really?
Yeah.
So then that means this production will be high dollars because there's not a lot of production. Is that right?
It could be, but it depends on what you're looking at. I mean, if you got cabs that have already come in, maybe, I don't know. I don't maybe. To not, late harvest wines may or may not be there. And if it is there, it'll be a low.
So why does one day of rain make such a dramatic?
Because it's called shatter. So like when the rain comes and the wind comes, it hurts the grapes. It'll destroy the actual plant at that time. So you want nice calm conditions, you know what I mean? Nice breezes, not tornado alley, rain. It was pretty bad last night. So I'm gonna talk to some people today and see what happens.
So I feel like this could be a common thread every single year, because I mean we've had
hot weather.
We had rain like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but that was light rain. That's like last night was pretty bad, dude. We had high winds and heavy rain, and when you got those two things, it's not good for the grapes right now during harvest season. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. I'm
going to go out on a limb and say it didn't affect anything. So I'm pretty sure everybody made it and it was fine, because I'm just a positive thinker. I think it helped them. I think it helped increase the flavors and the sugars in the wine.
It could have.
Yeah,
could have.
So because it wasn't cold. It wasn't a cold rain. It was a warmer more of like a tropical shower that actually helped that penetrated
cleanse the grapes.
It penetrated the grapes, increasing the sugar content and the alcoholic
something or other
aspiratic level.
Okay.
So
on that note, let's take a commercial break.
Yeah, you guys are good. Just check in with What's Up North County. We'll be right back.
When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction.
I screwed up.
Eric did mess up. I told him that we were done.
Second time in a row, dude.
Yeah, no, he's. Anyways, just pay attention because Boozer's behind the camera. So just you guys watch it over here and just make sure that he does not tip back that little bottle. But as always, guys, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County. Feel free to drop us a line, send us a text, send us over an email. But
no hate mail.
What?
No hate mail.
No hate mail. Go to whatsupnorthcounty.com. Check us out. Check out our sponsors. And to be a part of it, reach out and say howdy. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wine Travelers Hideaway. Visit Atascadero, 805 Custom, MGP Coating, Premier Ag, Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, and Templeton Heating and Air. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.